Hey guys, it's Coach Sahil,
Hi, and me, Long.
and we're here at the Aspire Club today to talk to you guys about tips to bulletproof your knees for running. And that most importantly starts off with a nice warm-up routine. So at the end of the clip today, we will take you guys through a few basic warm-up movements that must be done or should be done before each running session to ensure that tension is alleviated from the knees. In addition to that, we recommend foam rolling at the end of your run, and the key muscles would be your hip flexors, your glutes, your quads, and your hamstrings. Next up, Long will take you through foot types and how that may impact your running.
Okay, next one is we're gonna talk about your foot type. The shoe should be bigger than your foot, just like 1 inch. So why? The point is during of you running or walking for the long distance, your blood try to pumping to increasing your toe size. That's why when you're moving, that's gonna make the shoe room be narrower. That's make you feel uncomfortable during of your running. Okay, another scenario is if you buy a shoe but the shoe is the size bigger than your shoes. That makes it worse. During of when you're running, think about this is can you show about this is about the room box of the shoes. But it is bigger like this. During of your running, your toe might be hit so many times. That's gonna make your toes getting bruised. Okay, the next one we talk about the differentiation of your stereotype of your foot. Okay, can you turn around please? So you can think about at the same time I use my shoe as an example. Can you do the supination? In terms of supination is you can see the foot from the inside of Sahil feet trying to turn in. And this one gonna lead to force a lot of the inside or around his ankle through up to his ligament from the inside. Okay, can you show me another one for the supination, please? Okay, this one is another scenario when you can see it. From the outer of his feet turns out, that's create a lot of the pressure all around the outside of his feet, through up to his shank, lateral shank. So the next one, you can find your old running shoes to look at.
The soles of your shoe actually tell a story about the muscular imbalances in your body. So if the insides of the shoe is fading away, that means that we are internally rotating the knees and that we've got some corrective work to do as well. So it's all about that combination of that warm-up routine, picking the right shoes, but also observing our shoes to make sure that we don't have any muscular imbalances that may impact our ability to run and our ability to be pain-free in the knees when we run. So now we'll take you guys through a few warm-up movements to go through before your run.
Alright, the next one is how we do stretching our body before we going to run. Okay, the first one I want also you to do Spider-Man for me. So the first of the Spider-Man, as you look at him, he can start with a sit-arm plank and set one of his legs go forward. As you can see, it is possible your foot really close to your palm level, and you can see his knee line turns out, and you can do a mini circle. This one depends on your lead foot. If your lead foot lead knee is your left, you move to the left side. And the next one we add it on top more. You can see he do rotation more to make it feel more to his inner groin. At the same time, to feel stretching to his hip flexor from the other side. Okay, that one. Okay, and the next one, so you can just stand up, please. You do step one, your leg forward a bit. So you can see it's a dynamic stretching for the hamstring. If you go deeper enough, you can feel it through down to your gastrocnemius. You just do about 5 counts each side as one rep. The next one, something you strengthening your glute before your training, during your training, not for your running. So as you can see, start your back on the ground, low back on the ground. I want you to turn your backhand like this on the floor. Because you can notice on his shoulder never round, but if I ask him to turn clone it like this, you can see some side of the shoulder try to round like this. Okay, now turn your backhand to the floor. And the next one, I want his feet all about his shoulder width or his hip width. Okay, Sahil, it's about time to lift your hips up. Doesn't matter how high you can lift, it's matter about how do you feel it contract to your glute muscle? Can you feel that? And then you drop down. I give you some more tips. No need to let your butt touch on the floor. All the way down, maybe close to the ground, but it doesn't touch. Lift it up. Like that. Make sure, as you can check Sahil's head, his head always on the ground. While he lifts up, he needs to release the air out. Release the pressure. Up, exhale. All the way down, relax. Something like that. You can do 12 to 15 reps for 2 to 3 reps.